Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're actually going to talk about hair growth while I paint my toenails. The nail polish I'm using is the LA Girl Pop in white, and then I'm going to top it off with this gel. Anyways, so the reason I wanted to make this video, will hit my camera. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I did receive a comment from one of my subscribers, Michelle. Hey Michelle, hey girl. So she actually commented that she wanted me to make a video about sulfate-free shampoo that grows your hair fast. And so I thought, that's an interesting topic for a video. I think the reason that we want to talk about this is because hair growth can be misleading. There's so many products out there that claim to grow your hair fast, and they claim to provide help increase volume, curl definition, all of these things. But one thing that a product I don't believe can do is accelerate hair growth. I think hair growth is attributed to a lot of factors. Hair growth is contributed to genetics. Like for instance, my mom, on her side, well, yeah, I think my mom in particular, probably my aunt, one of my sisters, would tend to have slower hair growth, at least visibly. My mom's hair is pretty curly as well. Hers is probably like type 3C, but she's also Hispanic, so hers is also more fine. Not that that makes a difference being Hispanic or not, but anyways, so her hair, again, shrinkage is real, so she'll pull her hair down and it'll be like waist length, but it'll look like it's shoulder length when it's curly, which is insane. That's shrinkage for real, okay? But anyways, on that side of the family, and I'm not too acquainted with how my dad's side of the family's hair rate, their hair growth rate is. My dad's hair grows pretty fast, so, but he's also a dude and he shaves his head often, and you know, when you cut your hair frequently, it grows back at a quicker speed because you're cutting off all those split ends. Anyways, so yeah, so hair growth has to do, one, with genetics. Two, I think it really does, a portion of it is products. I think if you're deep conditioning, if you're keeping your hair moisturized, and those two things contribute to hair growth. Now, shampooing clarifies your scalp, which we all know hair grows from the scalp, and so that plays a big role in it. Like I showed you in my last video, I like to use the Aztec clay mask because it provides detox and moisture, and I do feel like that's one sulfate-free shampoo that you can utilize that will kind of give you the results of cleansing and moisture. If you guys ever watched the maximum hydration, if you guys ever seen videos on that, like maximum hydration method, that's used with Aztec clay, but you also deep condition shampoo, you do all that stuff, but the Aztec clay mask, I think, is the last step. So that's supposed to provide maximum moisture. So Michelle, you may want to look into that technique. But yeah, so it's genetics, it's partly products and how you utilize products. So that includes deep conditioner, leave-in conditioners, that kind of thing. If you guys want me to make a video more in detail on that, I can. And then thirdly, I think it's maintenance, how you maintain your hair. So you want to make sure that you're cutting off those single strand knots, those split ends, things like that. You want to make sure that you're doing that so that you can retain the length. Now, hair growth, again, most of our hair grows at, I believe it's a 1/4 of an inch to an inch every month, and your hair is ever growing. So it's not a factor of hair growth, it's a factor of length retention. And how you can retain length is majority has to do with maintenance. So are you getting your trims when necessary? Are you detangling appropriately? Because I find that in the shower, and it varies because sometimes I'm lazy or sometimes I forget when it comes to detangling. But what I find to be most helpful is to actually take my hair and like work through the section with my hands, my fingers first, and then if I should decide to take a brush or a comb, then I go in after I work out majority of the tangles, and I can somewhat run my hands through it, and then I go in and make sure it's really detangled with the comb or brush if I choose to use one. I oftentimes switch between finger detangling and using wide tooth comb or Denman brush. Just depends. So yeah, so there's that. And then additionally, just how you're styling your hair after you've already, you know, shampooed, detangled, conditioned, done all of that stuff, put your product in. What are you doing to your hair to maintain it throughout the week? Are you maintaining it for a week long or for 3 to 4 days longer? Are you doing your hair every single day? I know some naturals who they have type 3 curl pattern, and she's able to straighten her hair, to do all of these things, put up in a bun, put down, doesn't deep condition, doesn't sleep with a bonnet, doesn't do any of that stuff, and her hair grows back all the time. She cuts it, grows right back. Then I know other naturals who have been natural for years, and they do all the right things, and their hair grows probably an inch a year, 2 inches. And again, like, genetics has a big role on it, because my friend who does absolutely nothing with her hair can grow right back, and she can mistreat it, do whatever with it, and it just grows right on back. It just loves her the same. Whereas someone will take phenomenal care of their hair, and it just grows at a slower rate. So I really don't think there's a surefire answer to what shampoo grows your hair fast, what products grow your hair fast, what style grows your hair fast. It's a conjunction of a lot of things: genetics, porosity, how you maintain your hair, what products you're using, what's agreeable with your hair. Does coconut oil work for your hair? Does olive oil work for your hair? So I think it all boils down to make sure that you guys are studying your hair. I mean, the only person that can really know what works and what doesn't is you, if you put in the work, if you study your hair, if you take time to know what's working, what's not. So I think there's 2 ways to do this, to find out how your hair is reacting to products, what your hair likes and doesn't like. You can journal, journal your progress, journal what products you use and what the results are after a week, after 4 days, however long you keep your style in. Journal what the results are. You can also do one side of your hair one way with maybe a certain leave-in and certain gel or styling cream, and then another one with no leave-in and a styling cream, or something with coconut based, something castor oil based, and then kind of see how your hair reacts with the products and with the combination of products, and then just kind of study that out and tweak it, trial and error it, until you get to a place to where it works for you. So that's kind of my advice when it comes to hair growth. I mean, this topic is so extensive, it can cover so many things, that it really does depend on you and what you're doing. But I did tell you guys in my last video that after my wash day I would show you guys my style. So I did actually just part my hair down the middle, like halfway, and I just put it up in a ponytail. Now I have had this since the last video I made, since Monday. I did do my hair, and today was the first day that I just kind of pulled these little tendrils out on the sides, back and front. For the most part, the whole week I just had my hair slick. The first 2 days, the first day I put some leave-in. I did tell you guys I was going to reveal what leave-in I used. I used this Kera Curl Essence Moisturizing Leave-In Conditioner with Jamaican Black Castor Oil and coconut oil. So I used this leave-in conditioner. It's actually pretty inexpensive too. You guys can find this at I believe Target and Walmart, Amazon. I believe I bought mine at Sally's. There, how sometimes Sally's has that sale where we can all get 50% off of natural hair care products. Sometimes it's limited to certain brands, but when they do have that sale, that's when I try new products, because it's less expensive to try something, waste a whole container when it's $4 versus when it's $12 or what have you. So yeah, so I actually I do like this. So this is the, sorry, I got some hairs in there. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of a thicker consistency when it comes to leave-ins. I'll show you guys how it kind of, dang, my hair is everywhere. So this is kind of how it works, or how it looks, and with consistency. It's really nice, actually. Yeah, so there's that. In comparison to like the Kinky Curly leave-in conditioner, that one's more like watery, kind of water-based. The first few ingredients in this product Let's read it off. Let's see, ingredients: water. Oh, this one has glycerin, so if your hair is not glycerin friendly, this one may not be for you. It does have alcohol in there, so I know that some naturals are just natural, no alcohol, no sulfates, no anything like that. So if you don't want to use that and you're totally natural, whatever that means to you, and you don't want to use alcohol or glycerin, this one may not be the product for you. But yeah, but if you want to give it a try, I broke the lid. If you want to give it a try, give it a try. And then what I used on top of this one, I did use the Extreme Wetline Gel to hold it down. I just put the conditioner in all over, put some Extreme Wetline on top, and then just did that. So yeah, I am also, like you guys know, on the journey back to hair length. Right now I'm focusing on hair health. Hair health results in length. That's just the way it goes. It's health equals length, not length is derived by products or different things. It's just really the health of your hair, maintenance of your hair, genetics, all of that. But nonetheless, even if your genetics are slow, you can still maximize your hair growth based upon the methods you use for maintenance and the products that you use. So there's that. The next video will be, I think it would be about edge controls. One of my subscribers, Miss Deandra, she put in the description box that she'd like to see a video about different edge controls and kind of what works. To be honest, my edges go through phases. When they're thick, when they're thin, when they're thick, when they're thin. Girl. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, so that'll be my next one. Thanks guys. I didn't do much toe painting because I got distracted with talking to you guys about this stuff. But yeah, I really hope that this video was helpful, that you guys find use of it. If you have more questions, if you want me to clarify any specific portion of what I just said, whether that be genetics, because that can include porosity, that can include just more information. Again, I'm not a cosmetologist, I'm not an expert in hair. I just know that I have natural hair and that I do my best to try to get to where I can achieve healthy hair and length. And I just want to help you guys do the same with what I have experienced and learned, trial and error. 2, if you guys want to learn about products, what products are good for type 4, low porosity, that kind of thing, let me know. And lastly, maintenance, what you should do when maintaining your hair, how to sleep with certain styles, what styles you should do, what styles kind of help you alleviate manipulation with your hair, that kind of thing. Let me know, because that's what I'm here for, to answer your questions and to help the best way that I can. Yeah, thanks guys for tuning into this video. I hope again it was helpful, and feel free to like and comment, tell your friends, subscribe, and I love you. God bless and peace out.